Hey folks, welcome back. It's Smith here playing Castle Burn, and I'm ready to show you guys a new strategy that I've been using called the Tower of Doom strategy. Now, I guess it's not really a particular strategy. Really, all it uses is the Tower of Doom card, and I'm just going to talk through how to use it. Now, if you notice down there, the Tower of Doom is building, and it's got 5 seconds. I'm trying to get the sorcerers back in to take cover. Get ready for the fireworks show, guys. And boom, 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 get out of here. And that's Smith for the win once again. So let's jump into a replay and talk about best practices, tips and tricks, all that sort of stuff on how to use the Tower of Doom for success. All right, we're getting ready to show a replay here, and I'll just talk through it. And first of all, let me give an explanation about the Tower of Doom. The Tower of Doom is a Tier 3 legendary card, and it says here, this tower annihilates enemies by siphoning magic energy from the underworld and shooting it high into the sky. Construction takes a lot of time as dark magic is invoked with each strike of the Tower Smith's hammer. At level 1, this is a 9,744 health building, and it does 5,456 damage. This is at level 1 for each deal that it shoots. It targets air and ground, and it is an area attack for 2.5. It costs 100 to deploy, and 180 seconds is the time that it takes to deploy. And it has a range of 99. So this will basically start taking out whatever is on the ground, starting from the closest enemies all the way until it's destroyed everything, and it will eventually go for the castle of your opponent. So again, it's a tier 3 card, so we want to talk through what we're getting ready to do at tier 2. Now, what's more important here? Is it the mana, is it the camps, or is it getting to tier 3? My opinion is getting to tier 3, because you never know if your opponent also has a Tower of Doom, and then you'll just be racing to the clock to beat each other. So I would say grab your tier 1, 2 cards as quickly as possible, then get to that tier 3 Tower of Doom, put that into place. Now, the second thing I would say is this is one, this is one area where you do want to try to get your opponent, get them in a frantic sort of state. So here I am sending out two, shoot, I forgot what these chicks are called. Excuse me, guys, this is quite not professional. The Amazon, of course. So I'm sending out Amazons and just getting this guy to obviously spend a lot more mana than is worth it. Now he's getting his mana back again, and we're coming back again with more Amazons this time. And our hero, and here they come. So they are definitely trying to do a lot, and eventually I want to try to get more camps kind of surrounding my building. Now, 9 seconds, 8, 7, right before I can put out the Tower of Doom, and we start counting down to that 180-second time to deploy. Now, here, I'm just pretty much defending at this point. Mana is kind of important, but, you don't need mana for your, all you need is time for your Tower of Doom here. So, we're counting down, and I'm just kind of trying to play strategically. Get out of here is what I just told him. Get out of here. So he's coming back, and I've got to now basically start a kind of fortify around my Tower of Doom. I don't want them to be aware of what I'm doing behind the fog. Maybe now they can see what I'm doing behind the fog, and that's why they're pushing so hard. And yes, this is something you would want to know early on with your opponent if they have a Tower of Doom, because then you have to start coming up with a method of how you're going to keep their Tower of Doom from counting down. So, really need to start at this point. I'm doing pretty bad on mana, and need to really come up with something to do. Actually, at this point, if this wasn't a replay, you would probably think that I'm not doing too well of a job. Apparently, I pull it off. So let's just talk through what happens there. And so another thing that I do is, since this is typically the tier 1 and tier 2 cards that I go with, the Amazons backed up by sorceresses, and a lot of times I'll use the Amazons as kind of like a shield because they're big and chunky. I use them as a shield and place the sorceresses behind them. The sorceresses do quite a bit of damage, around 500 at the level that I have here, and so with 2 or 3, 4 sorceresses, that's quite a bit of damage. So I'm trying to get as much as I can as far as just pushing them out of the way. At this point, you would probably start putting more camps if you can to sort of defend that area, but I'm kind of doing a good job with getting rid of these, what are they called? Getting rid of the Dragon Slayers. I was gonna call them the girls on the horses, but those aren't horses. So getting rid of the Dragon Slayers is what I'm doing here, and of course those freaky cats with the magic, the cat mages, I could just get rid of them with my hero splash damage here. And here's a method here. So again, using the Amazons as kind of the distraction while the sorceresses and my hero are working past everything else. So it looks like this guy has now failed with trying to keep my Tower of Doom from being constructed. And as a courtesy, I like to send all of my troops back into the castle to take cover because you don't want, oh, well, I guess here we're not caring about that. So boom, that's getting rid of that guy, get rid of that guy, and all of that. There goes his castle quite quickly, and with a little help, we are out of there. So there, guys, is the Tower of Doom method. I'm sure I'll probably put up more videos because sometimes you go against a opponent playing a Tower of Doom and you want to know how to defend with that. But that's been it. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Build It with Smith playing Castleburn. Hope you guys will subscribe and comment. I really love this game, if you could tell. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.